Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Alps Panorama at the Northern Sea here in Farming Simulator 19. So I'm assuming that over time some of those will start to fatten up, and then we can just simply shift those over, and those are the ones that we sell for meat, and then allow the female animals to stay there and keep producing as eggs. Don't really know quite how we will deal with that bit, but we'll have to see. It did say somewhere that you are going to need, if you want to produce a lot of young chickens, you need quite a number of roosters. But I'm not really worried about that. It's mostly about eggs over there. And then really the chickens is just kind of a thing that just ticks over, and I don't worry about it too much. So, again, it's not something that I'm concerned about with any aspect of it. And let's just bring you around over here. I'm wondering about straw at the moment. Whether I should put straw in for any of these animals. Now, I've got two choices for putting the straw in. I know I can put bales of straw into a straw blower and chuck those in the back of the pens for here and for the horses. Or I can put loose straw into the back of the pens. Can I put a bale of straw into a mixed feeder and then go and take said bale of straw off somewhere else? Like, can I put the bale of straw into a mixed feeder and then go and run that round the back of where the animal pens are? Don't know about that. That's one aspect of it that I'm really not sure about. I mean, it'd be really cool if we could, and especially like bringing it over here, but I don't think that's an option. I think you do, you've either got to put it out of a forage wagon or you've got to put it into something else. Now, if I drop that in there, and then I close that, you can see that we've gone and put hay in there, right? The horses have now got a full quota of hay. If I drop right down here, full of water, full of hay, they've got a little bit of oats. Don't worry about the oats. And then I'm going to go around to the cows, and we'll drop these 3 bales in. Hopefully, they will take these. It's 24,000 litres of hay off of these 3 bales. And again, this is why I want loose stuff, because then we're not going to be left with partial bales, because I'm still not sure why the bales are disappearing. Right, we've got magical bales just kind of vanishing overnight, and that does bug me considerably. It really does. Let's drop into you. I got enough room to drop this last one in. So that one will go in there. Like that. That's done. And that's all of our animals taken care of. So chickens are all taken care of. Cows are fully taken care of as well. Hay silage is part way. That's fine. Cleanliness is good. And then if we look down here at horses, they're fine as well. So animals are done. Don't need to worry about animals. I'll park this one up. And next up, we need to get that combine out to the field and start the combining. I'm thinking before we start the harvest, it is time to change up the horses. They seem to be getting us a little bit less money each time as well on each midnight, so we will change all of these around. So it is time to say goodbye to Dog Rocket, James Collins, Jamie Burt, TH, Marcus Crawford, Gempy, Tonza Tube, Hans Stager, Tom the Yank, 1977 Rugrat, It's No Good, Phil Bannister, Mad Alex Gaming, Matt Cedars, Udo Marga, and Kalen Peters. And I will I will pick up another 16 of them, and then get all of those named as well. Right, we have our new horses. For some strange reason, when I went to buy the horses, the cursor disappeared off the screen, and then when I came out of the horse purchase screen, I couldn't jump or do anything, so I had to restart the whole game, which was very weird. I've never experienced that before, but anyway, that's done. We got Jeremy Hall, Smoodalini, Rose Lou, Meredith Wyatt, Golden Eagle, Scott, Henry Ashworth, Scott the Aussie, Mafia X Phantom, Comp Techie, Daniel or Daniel. That is supposed to be Douglas Campbell. But for some reason, it doesn't like the word Douglas. I have no idea why, Mr. Campbell, but the game just doesn't like your name. So I decided to leave that in there as it was, just so that I could show people. I might change that around in a minute, actually. But we've also got Brett Nelson, Gorilla Wizard Gaming. I've only got Gorilla Wizard G because there's not enough room for the whole name. Dave Davidson and Robert Girk. Now, if we have a look at Douglas Campbell in here, it doesn't let me... Oh, I do it like that. I see. Right. So we go like that. If I go Doug. I might just have to say Doug Campbell on this one. Right, that fits. That works. Doug Campbell does work. It doesn't like Douglas Campbell. I've no idea why. I've not seen that before. But anyway, it's done. We're finished. We have now got new horses in the pens, all named up. So there's another 16 of you in here, all named and ready to roll. We will eventually get through people in the Great Book of Names on the horse names. Yeah, it is a little slow going, admittedly. The other thing that I would like to say is that if you watch the... Where's that one over there? I don't know. Right, if you watch the Transport Fever series, we've just gone to Transport Fever 2 now. I am using the Great Book of Names in that one, and I'm likely to get through the entire Great Book of Names pretty quickly. So there's one where you will see the names coming up, because I'm naming all of the vehicles in there. I also use the Great Book of Names in the World of Warcraft series and the Factorio series, but both of those are a little bit slower because I'm more limited on what I'm able to actually put names in. But I am using them in there, so I'm getting through them in those 3 series as well. The Transport Fever 2 and the other... Transport Fever 2, World of Warcraft, and... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, that was pretty swish. That was. Let's watch that again. We're gonna watch that process again. That is absolute. That is brilliant. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. That is absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Yeah, World of Warcraft, Transport Fever 2, and Factorio are the other series where I'm using names from the Great Book of Names at the moment. So if you want to see them, Transport Fever 2, you're more likely to see your name be used sooner rather than later, but the other series, I'm using them in there as well. Okay, that was absolutely epic and brilliant and wonderful. I'm going to start up here. I want to just sort of get round this one like this and sort of start from over here. Now, I've been told that it's... what I was going to try and do was I was going to try and use... Not the baler. Well, actually, I was going to try and use the tractor, wasn't I? So, we want to get this tractor down. I'm going to try and use Courseplay for it. But I've been told that Courseplay struggles a bit with the course for unloading the combine. It is struggling with that a little bit. So, I don't know if that's actually going to work or not. So, we will try it. We will see if we can get it to work. If not, so be it. Then that's just how it's going to be. Right, I'm going to leave the baler there. We'll worry about washing that one another time. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I am going to use this dolly one final time. We'll use the dolly and the... Because I was thinking of using an auger wagon, but we will do that in our next season. So, for now, we will just use this one. And I will unfold this bad boy like this. And shouldn't really stop while I'm doing the unfolding, but there we go. We will put that one there, and then we'll go over to the truck right here. And I'll bring this one back over to here, like this. And I will drop that one right there. So we can pick that one up. We're not going to use the truck. Not this time. We're just going to leave that one there like that. And then we're going to go over here, and I'm going to jump onto the tractor. I will hook on that trailer. And then we will carve ourselves a path all the way round. Well, not necessarily carve the path, as just, make a quick course. So that that corn will be brought in a fully automated fashion. That is the idea here. We want it fully automated. So let's try and straighten that up a little bit. Now, when I'm combining the two courses, what I was doing previously, I was doing that a bit wrong. Wait a minute. That needs to... I've got that wrong, haven't I? I need to That's why. I need to lower that one down. I mean, yeah, I'm probably not lining it up. It does tend to drift around a bit. Quite go where you want it to. Like, the thing seems to have a habit of sliding slightly. It might just be my driving, admittedly. That is that is a very strong possibility that it could just be my driving. Right. I'll lift that one up like that. And then we'll go like this. So hopefully this will be okay. Now, when I was setting up the course for the other one, I was told that I need to set the course from the outside of the fields in such a way that the course can be seen from any point in the field, which is going to be quite difficult from here. I'm sort of looking at this field that we've got, and I'm wondering where we could actually do that. Possibly I have to go to over here in order to make it work. But what I'm actually thinking would be better is if I could do, if I can I do it on the edge of the field? You used to be able to do this on the edge of the field, didn't you? When you did it with the other one. So I'll bring that round there. I mean, it doesn't need to stay on the road or anything. Just so long as I sort of bring it near the edge of the field. I'd be happy just having it work even a little bit to start with. If we can bring it over to here. Although, we used to do it right into the field. Didn't we? I don't remember now. Alright, I'm going to start it from here. I'm going to go from here. It might be different with this one. It might be an altogether different thing that I need to do with this one. But I'm going to start it from here. So I'm going to go right there. I'm going to right click like this, and this time we've got grain transport load at start, empty combine and offload, combi. That's the one that I want as far as I know. You've got grain transport, and then I've got empty combine. So it's the empty combine. So I click on that one there, and then I want to go start course recording. Going to move that so that I can move the camera around as and when I need to. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut across here. I'm not going to try going across the road. I don't want to do anything fancy. I want to try and keep this reasonably clean if I can. So you will come up this way and you go straight into the yard. And actually, yeah, I shouldn't have wiggled like that, but never mind. And then we'll bring you in here like this. Hopefully that will work. You didn't need to pause or stop on there. You just go straight over it. And then we go round the corner like this. Round the yard. And we go back over to where we were just now, where we started. And then that's the end of the course. So I got to make sure that I kind of line these things up reasonably well. There, I go into there like that. And bring this one into here. Now, do I need to bring it round so that I'm facing the other one, or can I just stop like this? It's another thing I don't really remember. I don't think it matters. I think just as long as you bring it back somewhere nearby. Stop right there. And then go stop recording. Right. So I'm just going to save that, and we're going to... I can't remember what this field number is. Is this 4? I'll just call it 4 tip. We'll just call it 4 tip at the moment. So I'm going to leave that one there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move this one out a little bit. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to bring it over to this side. I'm going to stop it right there and let it... Just leave it on that course for a minute. And then I'm going to come over here onto this... And it is field 4 right there. I can see field 4. We go onto the combine. Start you up. And then this one I'm going to go on here. So I'm going to go on to field work on here. Course generation is the one that we want to use, isn't it? So it is field work, isn't it? It's not... I don't need to use one of the others, do I? Combine controls. Request driver. Driver priority. Stop during unloading. Deactivated. Headland. Reverse maneuver. Straight. Go here. Course generation. Currently loaded course. Field 1, 2, 3. Field 4 is the one that we want. Did I need to calculate an edge for field 4, or is it already done? I think I got to recalculate the edge. I'm not in a field though, am I? So it's not going to do that. So I need to just go forward a bit. Go into the field like that. Calculate current field's edge path. Okay. Crop destruction isn't on. There, right. Now we've got the edge path on here. Then I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Overwrite field 4's path edge in list. Right, so I've now got field 4. There, field 4 user. So it's now generated around the edge of that. I mean, I don't know. It might have been alright anyway. But we'll just do it like this. So we've got starting direction automatic. Starting location. Let me go back a bit. I'm just going to back out of the field now that we've got that bit set up. I'll back it out like this. And go into the course generation. So, starting location can be current vehicle position. That should be fine. And then, automatic starting direction. Bypass islands is now deactivated. Skip rows. That's not going to make any difference. So, no, I don't want to skip rows. Multiple tools, no, we don't want that. 9.1 working width on the combine. I'm going to put that down to 9 meters, just in case, because people have advised me just to knock it down 1 notch, just to be on the safe side. Then we're going to go with a headland, and we're going to do 3 headland passes before we do anything, and it will be a clockwise headland run. We start on the headland passes, headland corners, smooth, turn, round turn. I want to turn on the headland corners. Field center, up and down. Generate field course. That looks pretty swish. I'd say that looks pretty good. I'm liking that one. So I will go start course at first waypoint. If I got to start at the first waypoint, that's over here. So I just want to move the combine around a little bit over here like this. And that's going to bring it a bit closer to that first point, I should think. And drive course. Why aren't you starting? Ah. It's started now. Right, we've at least got it going. So let's get rid of that one a minute. That one is now running. So we're going to watch this one just a little bit, just to see how he does going around the outside round. I've also got that track. Well, actually, I suppose we could hop to the tractor a minute, which is over here. And I will go right-click on there and drive course. Stop driver, no combine in reach. Now, is that because we're not in the field? If I go into this field now, just here like this, and then I go drive course. Wait, right, now it's in reach because it's in the field, waiting until fill level is reached. Okay, so that one is ready. Ooh, I know what we need to do. We need to go settings, advanced settings. Is that what I want? Turn speed, fields from recording, street speed automatic. That's fine. Find combine automatic search. Search combine on the field, current. Go to U, fuel save option activate, covers, waiting time. Drive on at 90%, start at 50%. That's what I wanted to know, was whether it was gonna do that. So start at 50%. I can't remember, I don't know. Whether he's gonna start coming towards his combine at 50% or something like that. I'm not quite sure. Something along those lines, I would guess. Anyway, we're doing absolutely wonderfully in here. According to our timer on there, this is going to take an hour to harvest this field. So we're not just going to look at this field. We're going to see that it starts off, and we're going to see that the job over there does work as well. I'm hoping that it will. I'm really, really hoping that it's all going to sort of work together quite nicely. Once it's done, once we've established that, oh, right, 40%, he's now already driving up towards us. You can see that it is actually driving straight across the field, which is not quite what we wanted. But that's alright. So I don't know what the trigger was for that, because it started at 40%, not 50%. We'll have to wait and see on that one. I'm not planning to plant any autumn crops, but I am going to do a bit of landscaping, and I'd like to do some ploughing. We also want to get some money for selling... Now what's he doing? He's not damaging... No, he's not damaging the crop. I thought for a minute it was damaging the crop, but he doesn't appear to be. We're also going to want to get some money for moving the cattle round, so that we can get all of that bit established. Not quite sure what we're going to do with that yet, but we'll kind of wait and see. So where's the 40%? Where it was 50% that he started driving around the field, and now it's saying 40%. So I'm not quite sure what the situation is with that. And I'm also not quite sure how well this one's going to be able to figure out where he's got to go. Is he going to come up and drive into... Because we've got a tree over there. Is he going to come up and drive into that? Doesn't like that, that's for certain sure. And it doesn't like that either, because of the spout. So he's doing it a set distance away from the combine. It's going around the tree. Everything is wrapping itself around the tree at the moment, which is... This is really not very helpful. So let's stop you right there a minute. I'll bring you back a bit. And then I'm going to manually do that. I'm going to put the spout away a minute. Bring you on around this way. And then I'm going to not first, current, next closest waypoint would be the one to go. So drive course. You keep going. Right. That one's fine. That one's going to keep going there. Shouldn't cause us any problems. Right. Now I need to go over to you and stop what you're doing. So, you're acting really weird. Let's go like that and stop driver. The problem that this one's got is that it's calculating where the spout is wrong. It's not actually registering where the spout is on the combine. So we need to figure out why it's doing that. Is there a setting that tells it how long the spout is? Side offset 7.1 meters. So I need to be out further than that. Manual side offset. So I'm going to go with a 9 meter offset. We'll try that a minute. And then drive course. It's now driving over to the combine. But what we're going to need to watch is the offset on here. Now, what's the combine doing? Combine's going over there. It's cutting a bit of space. It's going into here. Alright, stop that driver a minute. Bring him back. The combine's doing the thing that people told me it was going to do. Work tool needs to be unloaded. It's waiting error. So 97%. And it's just going to wait. So now I'm going to go drive course. What are you doing? Why are you going over there? Wait a minute. I know what I need to do. Or do I? Well, that's not telling me anything. Right, driving over there is not beneficial. Let me go over to this bit. You're obviously wanting to go here. So I'll now move it, and it's wanting to come over this way. Then what's it trying to do? Right, it's trying to turn round for some reason. So I'm going to drive it back over here. Like this. And I'm going to turn it round. Like this. We'll have a look through. Right, it's not the courses there. Automatic search, so it's going with that one, yeah, and that's fine there. And then I want to go into here. That seems fine as well. Refill covers activated, so I don't want that. It's this here. We've got the offset. Drive on at 90%, vertical offset auto. Yeah. Side offset. Right, yeah, that's fine. Start at 50%. Pathfinding, turn on field. I think that's what we want. So from here, I will go drive course. So let's see if it does actually do it properly now, or if it's going to go up to that tree and try and turn around in a big circle again. Right, now what's it doing? It's moved out a little bit. It got a bit confused about where the combine was. And it's moving out there. The offset is still wrong. He's moving up to that point and he's stopping. Right, so the offset we can see is still in the wrong place. So I need to... I'll put that out to 11 meters. We'll go for an 11 meter offset like that. Stop driver. I'm just going to back up down to here. Like that. I'm going to stop there and I'm going to go drive course. So now, how far out is it going to be? It's coming over to there. Let me offset that. Is 11 too far? Oh, no, 11 doesn't appear to be too far out. It's moving out like that, and then... Actually, 11 isn't far enough. So I'll go 11.2. It's just catching the edge of it there. So we'll try 11.2, and we'll see what happens with that. So that one's doing fine there. And it does actually seem to be doing what we want it to do. The Lexion over here is now unloading into the trailer. It's not doing anything else for a minute. I'm hoping that once it's unloaded into the trailer... Again, this one seems to... I got lane offset, turn on field pathfinding, tool offset horizontal. If I click that, what does it do? It doesn't do anything. Right. Not sure what the tractor is doing now. I was told that they do struggle a little bit. Okay, that's good. At least he's stopped now with that one in front of it. But they don't seem to be working very well together in the field. It might just be because it's the outside round on the field. But they definitely aren't working very well together on here. So I'm going to stop that driver there, and I'm going to move him out of the way. I'll bring him over this side, like this. I'm going to swing him back round again, and I'm going to stop him here. And I'm hoping if I go drive course right there, no combine in reach. I'll go search combine on field 4. Wait until fill level is reached. Okay. So that one's going to wait until the fill level is reached. I'm going to go over to this combine over here, and it's leaving a little bit there on the first round. So now we're on to the second round. Well, that's about all we've got time for in today's episode, so we're going to go and take a little bit of a break. We need to chill out on the beach, relax, and build up some strength. So while we're doing that, if you've enjoyed the episode, then could you please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.